Hello, hello. Welcome to the discussion. How are you guys doing today? Hello, guys. Just one more thing before we start. How are we doing today? Hello, hello. Who is joining us today? Hello. Sorry, guys, my voice is not the best today. I'm not sure why, but my voice is not just too good. But I'm sure I can still talk. How are we doing today? So, what we are making today is just we're trying to fry chicken, but just like the KFC guys used to do it. So, I hope you can still hear me even with my voice. My voice is not that good, but I'll try my best to talk loud. But we are making just a replica of KFC chicken. And the good thing about this chicken is actually what is important about this chicken is in the marinating. It's not even about the frying itself. If you're able to do the marinating, then you will get the chicken right. And surprisingly, I did the marinating since yesterday night. So this has been here for more than 12 hours. This is what it looks like. But you know what? I'm just going to bring everything out now before we start talking. And while the oil is heating up, I will show you guys something. So if you want to know exactly how I did the marinating, I'm going to be leaving. Hello, Jacinta. Hi today. Hello, Onyeka. Thank you for joining us today. So I marinated this for the past 12 hours and I left it in the fridge. And that is the beauty of making this kind of chicken. If you want to try that kind of very soft, yummy chicken, the secret is actually in the marinating. It's not in the frying itself. If you're able to marinate it right, you will get it right. And this is just one of the marinating I did. And today I'm making drumstick and of course chicken thigh. And so far this is one side of the chicken, and this is another one. I think I will need another plate for that. Just so you know, this is the chicken thigh I'm making today. But after showing you this, I will then talk about the spices I used, because the spices are actually much. So like I said, I have marinated this for 12 hours, more than 12 hours actually. So, no, it's not more than 12 hours. I think it's not more than 12 hours. So this is the chicken thigh we'll be using today. And of course, like I said, this is the drumstick we're going to be using today. Now, like I said, the secret is actually in the marinating. I will leave a list of all the spices I used to marinate so you can try it out yourself. So while we let the oil to start heating, what we're going to do next now is just to prepare the coating. It requires some special stuff for coating. These are my eggs for the coating, and this is white pepper for the coating. This is red paprika for the coating also. And of course, I have lots of breadcrumbs here, which I'm going to use for the coating also. And I have, in place of corn flour, You can actually use corn flour, but I'm using, oh sorry, corn flour or cornstarch, but I'm using a little bit of potato potato flour to do this. Very little, not much, but these are everything I'm going to be mixing here now. I'm going to mix this one separately, but before that, let's start with this one. This is the all-purpose flour I'm going to use. This is one thing that makes it very crispy when you are eating the chicken. Again, it's important how you fry it though. So I've got my all-purpose flour inside. And something else I need to get in there also is this. My all-purpose flour is here. My white pepper is going inside. My red paprika also is going inside. And of course, I'm going to just turn it first. I'm going to be adding some salt also, just for taste. Don't forget that I added some salt also while marinating. So typically you can mix this different, keep your breadcrumbs different, and also keep your egg different. But there's no big difference in keeping the breadcrumbs different. So when I mix this now, the all-purpose flour and the white pepper, the black pepper, not the black pepper, sorry, paprika, that's red paprika, and some salt, I'm going to be adding my breadcrumbs. I will definitely add more breadcrumbs to this. How much breadcrumbs you add actually depends on how much crispy you want it. But don't let it be too much. It's important you know that. Guys, my voice is going, but I'm gonna keep trying to talk. Love me, Medo. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I appreciate you joining. Happy Easter to you also. So I'm just gonna turn this quickly, gradually, while we let the oil to heat up. Remember I said you can have your breadcrumbs in one plate, have your flour, your all-purpose flour mixed with pepper and other spices in one plate, and of course have your egg in another plate. That's three. But for me, I'm adding the breadcrumbs to the all-purpose flour. That is how I'm gonna do it. So now let's keep going. I just added a little bit of potato flour. You can actually use corn flour better still. I think I'm going to add a little bit of this. So we are good to start now. The all-purpose flour is ready. This is ready now. I'm just going to quickly wipe this out. Remember, I will talk about the marinating not now. It takes a long process to do the marinating, but I will talk about it later. So let's keep going. For the egg, you can have as many eggs as you want, but of course, remember, it takes a lot of egg to hold this, oh my God, to hold this flour together. So let's keep going. How are we all doing today? So to make that very crispy chicken, you need double coating. Not once, but double coating. That is what you need. I'm trying to get the egg ready. So I have my eggs ready now. So remember, when you're mixing your egg, as much as possible, mix the egg in a flat plate. That way, you'll be able to, dip in your chicken very quickly without struggling to get the eggs around it. So use a kind of flat bowl to whisk your egg like I've just done. So we are ready now. Remember, if I had not added my breadcrumbs here, I will have another plate for breadcrumbs. So for this, I have breadcrumbs 1, all-purpose flour 2, white pepper 3, salt 4, and red paprika 5. So, but as a Nigerian, I've always been and will always be, I'm going to add some seasoning, but this is not important at all. I'm just going to add some seasoning to this, but it's never important. But being a Nigerian, I want to just add one. But remember, this seasoning is just optional. You don't have to add that on. Debbie, thank you for joining us today. Debbie Nanta, I think. Blessing Olago Baoli, thank you for joining us. And for those watching us from YouTube, thank you everyone that joined from YouTube. Thanks everyone that joined from watching us on Facebook. I really appreciate you guys. So what we are doing now is we are ready. We are just simply waiting for the oil to heat up a bit before we start. But while we are doing that also, I want to do something and I want to get something ready. So, because we don't have to keep waiting for the oil, we can as well start getting the chicken ready while we wait for the oil. So when I say getting it ready, I mean just making sure we dip it properly. Like I said, this is my chicken thigh. I want to show you again before I start. This is my chicken thigh, well marinated for almost 12 hours. But you don't have to marinate for 12 hours, I will say. You don't have to marinate for 12 hours. So how do we start? While we're waiting for the oil, there are 2 steps to this. Once you get your chicken, turn it in this mix first, dip it in the egg, and then turn it again. That's double coating. So let me show you. Very straightforward. I don't want to use my hand, so that's why I'm using this. But you can use your hand. So I want to avoid using my hand today. So use this, turn it like this. As much as possible, make sure the flour gets around it very well. You can just beat it like this, then dip it here, again, easy, back again, easy, and then let the egg just drop. Don't just put it in there. Let the egg just drop a bit, then put it back here for the second coating. Put it back here for the second coating. Remember, you have to do the second coating, it's important. And this is it. This is what it looks like. So let's get as many as possible ready before we start frying. This step is actually important for you to be able to get that crispiness. If you don't do it well, you probably will not get that crispiness. So let's do more. I'll be faster now because I've explained it. I will try to be faster now. You turn it once, take out the excess flour on it, dip it in your egg, one side, on the other side, dip it, get it out, allow the egg yolk to drip the excess egg, dip it in here back, turn it the other way, and we are ready. This one is ready. Remember, you can use your hands if you want to. I don't want to use my hands. That is why I'm using this stuff here. So let's keep going. Let's keep going, and this goes in here first. I could have done this offline, but that will not make much sense if I don't show you how I do the double coating. I needed to show you guys how I do the double coating, so I have to do this online. So you see, yeah, allow the egg to drip. Bring back here. You can be doing this very fast. See, you don't really have to turn it. You can keep it on one side and use this to spread the egg. Like, this is another way you can do it without wasting much time. Once you put it in the all-purpose flour or the mix, use this to spread, to get the, use your hand or whatever you're using, get the flour all around it, bring it out, shake it a bit, dip it here. So easy. Turn it around. Again, you can use something to spread the egg very well, but just make sure the egg get on both sides. Allow to drip a bit. Put back here. You see, it can be very fast that way. You don't have to turn it. Bring back here. Beat it. Take out the excess flour. You are getting it ready, because one thing is important here. When you are frying, you don't want to just keep adding it one and then do another one and add after 5 minutes and do another one and add another 5 minutes. So it's a lot better you get it ready this way. So when it's frying evenly. Like it's frying evenly, it's going to get golden brown at the same time. So that is why I have to do this. If I just keep doing one side will fry better than the other side. So, and that is not good. So once I'm done with this one, I'm checking the time so I don't take much time. I will do the drumstick and show you guys, and maybe I will finish the rest offline. But I wanted to show you guys this step first before we continue as we continue. So remember, don't wait for the egg to drip a bit. Put back here, move the flour around this, and beat it this way. Oh no, I think I need more. Yeah. Remember, for those joining us before now, remember I said I mixed. The breadcrumbs is here also. This is not just all-purpose flour. I have my spices here, my breadcrumbs, and of course my flour, all-purpose flour, and a bit of potato flour also. Again, you can use corn flour in place of potato flour, preferably. So I think this is enough to fry once. I'm going to fry this one once and then fry the second one. So we all see it. And frying takes some time. Frying can take like 10 minutes or less than 15 minutes to fry on both sides. It takes time. So just be mindful of how much time you have when you start this. But one thing is important, like I've said before, if you have eaten like KFC and the rest of those good, delicious chicken, the secret of that delicious taste you are getting is not the frying, but the marinating. So that is why I keep saying I will talk about the marinating when I'm done, and of course post a video of how I marinated the chicken and all the spices I used, so you can try it out yourself. So this is how we are doing. I think this will be the last one I will do for this one. This will be the last one I will do. And then I will try. I think I'm making this one 3 times. That is not what I wanted. I was talking, I forgot I've done this before. So this is, we are done with this one. So let's see if we're going to start frying right now. We're going to start frying this one while I prepare the drumstick also. I want to see what the heat of the oil, what it looks like. If I have to wait a bit. Yeah, it's okay. The oil is doing really good. Remember, you don't have to put so much at the same time. Put, if depending on what you're using to fry, you can put 4, 5. My frying pan is too small, so I'm careful. I don't want the oil to pour on this place. So I will only put 4. Hopefully the oil will not pour here, but I'll put only 4 and see. Okay. I'm hoping the oil will not pour so much. I'm really worried about the oil, splashing on the stove. But I think it's okay. So why this one is frying, I got 4 in here because this is very small. If you have big frying pan, you can get up to 5 to 10 inside at once. So I will put this one aside now and then do the drumstick. It's a lot easier to do the drumstick, so much easier, because it's very small. So you can actually put 2 at the same time. At the same time, just turn it here. Again, use your hand if you have to. I don't want to use my hand, that is why I'm using this stuff. So this will go in here. We turn it. Again, remember it's double coating. Bring it back here. Bring it back here. Shake it out. Check it out. Drop it. That's drumstick. Good evening, Obi Natina. How are you doing today? So remember, this is fresh chicken. You don't want to fry it on a high heat. You have to fry it on a moderate heat so that it can cook really good. If you fry it on a high heat, it's going to burn and it will not be well cooked. So moderate heat is important when you're frying the chicken. Put it back here again, turn. Keep it here. Hopefully when I'm done with this one, I will do this one and we'll be good to go. I will do the rest offline, but it's important you see the steps I take in doing it and be able to do the replica yourself. And for those that have asked me about the spices I use, particularly the picture I posted yesterday, I'm going to be talking about all the spices I used, okay? Just give me some time. I will talk about all the spices. And we are dipping this one. Remember, double coating is important. Double coating is important. And let the egg, don't let all the egg, once you coat it the first time, let the egg drip very well before you coat the second time. Let's see how he's doing. He's doing really good. He's doing really good. Let's see. Again, when you are frying this, you don't fry this in a hurry. Remember, it has to cook. This is not cooked chicken, it's fresh chicken. So you're actually cooking the chicken in this oil. So you gotta know exactly how to, position yourself, time yourself very well while you do this. I'm just trying to set my camera very well. So yeah, this is cooking really good now. And I'll go ahead and finish up with the drumstick. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna fry the drumstick, and probably I will not fry the rest online, so I don't take your time. But at least you would have seen exactly how I did it. So this is going well. Now I have lots of flour here. I'm gonna just take this one out now to make it easy for me. Let's see how it's doing. Is it really good? The coating is right, but it has to keep frying more. Remember, you are cooking the chicken also here. The chicken is not cooked. I have to keep saying this. So that is the more reason you have to use moderate heat to fry. So you can cook at the same time while you are frying. So let's continue with the drumstick. So we can get enough ready before this one is done. So let's do it. Let's be very fast with this one. Remember, while you're mixing this, you have to have your eyes on this one too. You need to have your eyes on this one. Very important. But you don't want to burn it, trust me. I'm not sure why Facebook is always reminding me to promote stars here, but for those that knows, I'm sure you guys know that already. There is star button there for those watching from YouTube. I'm sorry, if you're watching from Facebook, the star button there to give the digital stars for content creators. But I don't like talking about it. But if you see that and as your spirit leads, you can actually press the star button and give stars. But I don't really talk about it that much. But as the spirit leads, like I said, you can actually do that if you want to. So let's see if you can see this very well now. You can see gradually it's turning brown, golden brown, but we're not yet there yet. I'm just going to give it a quick turn. Just a quick turn. One thing I've noticed quickly now is this. Because I have lots of this myself, lots of flour, it seems in some areas that I coated it more, which is good. If you like I do, if you like the coat, the mix very well on your chicken, then this is how you want to do it. But if you don't like much of it, you can just coat it once. Remember, I'm doing double coating. You can coat once. And you know what I'm going to do is this. Once I'm done with this, the next one I will do just one coating. So when I post the video, you will see the difference between double coating and one coating, and make the choice yourself. Which one will serve you better? Is it one coating or double coating? But I think it has a lot to do with choices. If you love it very crispy, with all the what do you call the mix on it, double coating would be preferable. If you want to, not a must. So after this, I will do one coating and see what it looks like. Remember I said we've been frying this for the past 8 minutes now. I'm going to just give it some time and turn it all over again. The chicken has to cook properly. It's not just enough to fry. It has to cook. If you look at it now, it's cooking really good. It's cooking really good, but it has to cook properly, and I know when it's done. And the more it cooks, the more it gets soft inside. That's the beauty of it. If you use a kind of a sharp object to check it, once it cooks well, it really gets very, very soft inside. So I think I have to break more eggs, but I'm not going to do that right now until I'm done with my live streaming. I will then break more eggs and finish it. Otherwise, the egg here is finished already. So this will be off. This is all I will do for this one. Again, like I said before, depending on how you like the chicken, you might just do one coating, not double coating. I think I have to stop now because I don't have much egg here again. Let me see how it's doing. Again, like I said, I'm going to be adding, the next one I will do is going to be one coating. I realize I have lots of coating on this one, which is because I did double. So it's your choice how you want it. So we're going to just give this one 2 more minutes. We should be good to go. Just 2 more minutes for this one. So this is done already. I need to get this stuff to scoop it out. I don't even know where it is, but so let's keep checking on it and see. I think this is completely done now. Excuse me. So this is really well cooked, but like I said, it's up to you how you want the coating. The coating, this one coating is very thick, and that's because it's double. On my Kingsley, if I'm going to be using just normal ketchup, like tomato sauce, it depends on what you want to use. You can use honey sauce, like if you're going to buy it, they'll ask you which sauce do you want. So I'm going to be using preferably ketchup because I'm not really, I don't like too much, I don't like it very sweet. So I'm going to get this one out now. Remember, once you get it out, it still continues to cook. Remember that. It still continues to cook because it's hot. So this is double coating, I would say. If you can, this is double coating if you want to see it. This is double coating. So let's do the drumstick and see what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna turn down the stove a bit. And while I do that, I will get out all this stuff. So once the oil gets really hot, you can wait for it. You can wait for the oil a bit to cool off before you continue. So I think the oil is a bit hot right now, and I want to just give it some time. And while I'm giving it some time to cool off, I will take out some of this excess flour here. So let's see if we can go ahead and add the drumstick now. I think it's still a bit hot. Not so hot actually. I'm being careful so it doesn't get, I don't want the oil to really be very hot. Remember, this is the drumstick we're doing now. I'm going to just put the last one. I think there's some space left. Yeah. So this is what the tie looked like. I'm going to open it up now for you guys to see. This is what the tie looked like. You can see it. Once I clear this place, I will open the tie. I will tear one tie so you can see the inside. So if you really want to taste, if you really want to have a deliciously made chicken, this is how you do it. Marinate overnight, fry the next day, and when you marinate with the right spices. The right spices, eventually you get it right. Chibike, did you join here? She didn't do no show. I saw you, man. Shibuza, Kokelechi, who joined me now? Thanks for joining me, my on a day. So this is the drumstick frying now. Once we are done with the drumstick, we should all be good to go. So now I'm going to increase the stuff. I'm going to increase the heat a bit. I'm waiting for this to cool off before I open the inside. Remember, this is the drum, this is the chicken side. I'm just waiting for it to cool off a bit. It's really hot right now. I can't really hold it for long. Chris, okay, I've answered that question about sauce. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using I'm going to be using ketchup as my sauce. So if you like ketchup, good. If you don't like ketchup, use any sauce you like. You can make a sauce yourself. Combine pepper, this and that, this and that. It becomes your sauce. It's what you like. That is why there are some places if you're going to buy chicken, fried chicken, they'll most likely ask you, do you want it spicy or not? So this is actually spicy because I'm eating it myself. Of course, we'll give some out anyway, but this is actually spicy. If I don't want it spicy, I'm not going to add so much paprika to it at all. So remember I said the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to just coat it only once. This one right now, it was coated 2 times. So I will coat only once and then show you guys. You can decide which one is better. Is it to coat only once or coat it twice? So I want to see if this is still very hot. No, it's no longer hot. It's not that hot again. Maybe I'm going to use knife. I'm going to use knife to make it easy for me to cut it open. So, okay, I will just cut it open and bring it close. Oh my God. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? So it's up to you. So if you want it, I don't know how to show it again, but if you look at the inside, it's really hot. I'm careful because it's hot. If you look at the inside, you see how it is. Fry on a low heat. Fry on a very low, not low heat, sorry, moderate heat. That way it can cook really good. Oh my God. It's really hot. I don't want to touch it again. It's really very hot, man. So, but I'm going to wait for it to cool. I know what I'm going to do. Once I'm done, once it cool off, I'll open all of them and then bring the picture and show you guys the video. Right now it's hot for my hand and I can't touch it. But I'll try to eat this one. It's really very tasty, I tell you. Let me show you how he's doing. This is drumstick. He's doing really good. This is drumstick. He's doing really good. But again, I'll say it again. This one has lots of coating on it. To do this, if you like it to be very crispy and a lot of coating, I will say it again. Just do it that way. But I'm gonna the next one is gonna be one coating. I know why I'm repeating myself this way, so that you know it doesn't have to be 2 coating. It can actually be just 1 coating. That is why I'm repeating myself like this. So I mean, you can know you have the options there. There's no one way to do this. There's so many ways if you like the flour on it, Your choice. Remember, if you cook on a high heat, you will not get it right. Cook on a moderate heat and keep checking it is important. I will again show the video, cut them, so you can see exactly how it all turned out. Ah, hello, hello, I don't blame you. Hello, I just saw your message now. Hello, how far now? Hello, I really need to thank you. I really need to thank you a lot, man. You don't know that, but I'm sure you gave me the best gift ever, and I really appreciate that. I will still call you, Sha, but you actually gave me the best gift. So thanks so much, and I won't take it for granted. Trust me. Anyway, I will keep some for you. Maybe when I enter, I will show what I will make some come for you. My voice no good today. I beg no voice. My voice no good. I don't know whether I cough, but my voice not so good. He said, "Can I have some, sir?" Hello, you know just serious at all. Can I have some? Who be sir? Me, sir. Now you study. Anyway, that's a big shout out to my one of my best friends from university days. The babe can warrior, but she's one of the best souls you can have as a friend. So hello, I call with some. You know, they call hello. Nobody knows if hello. I'm talking about the Rita that just dropped a message, that just dropped a comment. Now, Rita na English name. Now, the call on which you take no. Rita na English name. Na hello have your name really. So thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure baby's watching from YouTube. I'm pretty sure, but no comment from YouTube yet. But anyway, this is what we are doing. We are almost done. You want chicken? I go bring some for you. I don't hear. Rita wants some chicken, and I'm packaging some for her specially. Special one, no. But like I said, remember you have to fry it on a very low heat. It's important you fry it on a low heat. If you fry it on a low heat, it really gets very soft. I'm going to show you guys something now. If I want to pull this area, I'm not going to struggle with it. It comes out very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I don't have to struggle to get it to come out. Look at it. But it's really very hot now. I can't keep doing this. I'll try to end this in about an hour, so you guys know, and after that I will continue offline. So this is what it's looking like. The drumstick, this is what it's looking like so far. But I'm still going to cook it a little bit more to get really cooked inside. Look at this one. It has lots of coating on it. It's not so important to have all this. So that is why I said you can choose to just use one coating only, not two, and you'll be good. So the next one, I'm going to be using just one coating for the next one. This is what it's looking like. You can see the body, you can see the skin. Oh. So we are done with this one. Typically, if you're frying this, and it depends on the heat, it depends on the level of heat you're using, you should be able to fry this in 15 minutes or more, 15 minutes plus on both. Like both, one side can be 7 to 10 minutes or less, and you can turn it also to fry on the other side for another 5, 7 minutes or less. So approximately 12 minutes, 15 minutes, you are done frying. But remember, low heat is important. If you don't fry it on a low heat, if you open the inside, you're gonna see like that the blood from the chicken coming out. That you probably will see that. But once you do it well, it's not gonna come. It will be well cooked inside. So I'm gonna be here for the next 5 minutes, I would say. And after that, I will just continue offline. See what it looking like. See what it's looking like, guys. And yeah. Oh my God. I just put some oil here. So we are getting close to the end of the streaming. See, like I said, please, I will still post a video to show everything I use for the marinating. All the herbs, all the spices I use, I will post a video telling you, bring it with the names and everything. And you know what? It's something you can always get wherever you live. I live in Canada. Even whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in the US, wherever you're watching from, you can get everything in the market once you know how to go to market and look for spices. There's so many men who can go to market to get stuff. So this might be a bit challenging for them, but not like me, certainly. But and of course, there are so many ladies also who possibly can go to market to buy stuff to get the right spices. But you know what? There's always room to learn something new. So this is done now, I would think so. I want to be sure this is all well, this is cooked very well. And if it's not hot, now I would have opened it, but it's really very hot. So we are 52 minutes into this live stream. At exactly 1 hour, we're going to end it. And I'm going to let this one to keep frying till then. Remember, I'm frying on a low heat. Once you're frying on a low heat, the focus of the heat is on cooking what you're doing, not on burning it or trying to get it dry. What Ikiru Ibe, I said I'm going to post a list of all the spices I use. There are so many, but the good thing about it is that it's something you can easily get from the market. Whether you're watching from Nigeria or wherever you're watching from, you will get all of them in the market. So I will post a video with the name of all the spices, and you will see it. And I most likely I will do it quickly so people can just see it. Otherwise, I have tens of videos I'm supposed to edit, but I will leave those ones aside and post the marinating of this one with all the names of the spices. Maybe tomorrow, actually, I don't know, but I will do that. Anita also asked the same question. Anita, if you're still watching or if you watch later, I'm going to be posting the video of the marinating maybe tomorrow or so, and then list all the spices I used. Okay. So, you know what? I think let's see. This is doing good. I wish I can see where I kept my scoop. I want to be able to scoop it out. So we are almost done with this one right now. Trying to get my scoop. So if you want to see, I'm gonna just scoop it out. So this is a drumstick. This is what it looks like. Ogiamaka Agusiopo Umebogu. Thanks for joining us. Thanks so much. That's lovely. I appreciate that. So this is what it looks like, the drumstick. I don't want to touch it. It's a bit hot, but this is the closest you can get. So if you want to have a really good marinated drumstick that maybe would taste like those ones you get from KFC, those ones you get from Popeyes, yeah, this is what it looks like. You can see the color. Of course, the texture is a bit different because of my double coating. Next one is going to be one coating, and hopefully it's going to be different. So this is what it looks like. And we will just bring out the rest now. Remember like I said, this is double coating. You don't have to do double coating. You can just do coating once, and that is it. So, now we are done. This, I'm going to turn off the stove because I'm not going to continue offline. This is what it looks like. The aroma is this smell, or the aroma, I would say, is so nice. If you're here right now, it's really so nice and would most likely taste even better. But this is what it looks like. For those that want to try, watch out for the video of the marinating, so you can get to know exactly all the spices I used. That will help you. And like I said before, I marinated this for like since yesterday evening, I would say. So, and that is almost like not up to 12 hours, but close to that. But you don't have to do that. You can marinate for 4 hours, 3 hours, but not 2 hours. At least 3 hours, 4 hours, so that the spices you used for marinating can penetrate the chicken. Remember to put it in the fridge once you're done. Bola Kilowi, I just want one of the drumstick chicken to step down my flake. Well, you're not here right now, so you can have one, but you can make some yourself. Yeah, so thanks everyone that watched. This is exactly 1 hour since I started. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully I'll have something to show off next weekend. Work starts tomorrow for everyone. I wish you guys the best of the week, and have a lovely week ahead. Remember to share my videos. If you're watching from YouTube, hey, invite your friends to join us on my channel on Facebook. Get your friends to follow us on this page. Let's keep cooking and doing something delicious. Men and women, not just women. I want men who can cook to join us or who wants to know how to cook. I don't like men who wants to cross their legs and women will keep cooking for them. I don't live that. I don't live that lifestyle, even though I'm just alone. But I don't live that lifestyle. So hopefully, I'm gonna keep cooking even when I have a woman here. I'm gonna still be cooking, definitely. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next weekend. Hopefully, there's something to cook. Otherwise, I shall go on during the week. Please come and keep coming to my page and be watching my videos. I love to see you guys watch my videos, like my videos, comment, share. That will really be nice. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. And see you some other time, and see you during the week. Yeah, thanks to everyone who watched and supported my friend. Oh, thanks so much, Rita, for that. I appreciate that a lot. I love you guys.